Well, I'ma tell you, Floyd, wherever you at, what me and the world want to know is, we know you was the middleman to Ryan Garcia's victory, but what we want to know is, are you the middleman to the steroids?
Floyd Mayweather, why are you hiding? We know you played a part in Ryan Garcia's victory, but are you also behind the steroids? Bill Haney has just exposed a shocking truth. Mayweather allegedly supplied PEDs to Garcia before his fight with Devin Haney. Stay tuned as we unravel the latest twist in this explosive boxing controversy. Floyd Mayweather, why are you hiding and playing games? We all know you were the middleman in Ryan Garcia's victory. But the real question is, are you also the middleman for the steroids? Bill Haney has just exposed Floyd Mayweather for allegedly supplying PEDs to Ryan Garcia for the Devin Haney fight. The breaking news is that Ryan Garcia's B samples have also tested positive for ostarine. Boxing insider Dan Rafael tweeted that Garcia's B sample results were returned Thursday, one day after being opened. The lab reports confirm that the B samples, as expected, matched the A samples, both testing positive for the banned PED ostarine, related to Veda tests conducted the day before and after the Haney fight. April 20th witnessed Garcia's seismic impact on the boxing world as he floored Haney 3 times in their super lightweight clash in New York, ultimately claiming victory via unanimous decision. However, that triumph is now seriously in doubt due to the positive ostarine tests conducted the day before and the day of the fight. Garcia fervently maintains his innocence regarding the cheating allegations and proactively requested testing of his B samples to validate his claims. With Garcia already testing positive twice, the odds of his B samples yielding different results appeared exceedingly slim. Confirmations have now emerged that the B samples from both instances of positive testing have validated the initial findings. The New York Commission's investigation into Garcia's positive test results can now proceed since the results have been verified. If convicted, Garcia could lose his boxing license. Rafael tweeted, Ryan Garcia's B samples positive for ostarine as expected. Faces hearing, possible suspension, and result of Haney fight being overturned due to failing 2 tests for the banned PED. However, Garcia's legal team updated the public on his defense in a statement made after the B sample announcement. Ryan Garcia is committed to clean and fair competition and has never intentionally used any banned substance.
Floyd Mayweather, come out them bushes hiding and playing and capping. We know you was the middleman to Ryan Garcia's victory, but what we want to know is, are you the middleman to the steroids?
Shortly after being notified of his positive test, Ryan voluntarily had his hair collected and shipped to Dr. Pascal Kintz, the foremost expert in toxicology and hair sample analysis. The statement further added that the results of Ryan's hair sample came back negative, which is consistent with contamination and clearly proves that Ryan had not ingested ostarine over time, which would have given him an advantage in the ring. Ryan has voluntarily submitted to tests throughout his career, which have always shown negative results, including multiple tests leading up to the fight against Haney. All of these factors, combined with his ultra-low levels from samples taken on April 19th and 20th, point to Ryan being a victim of supplement contamination and never receiving any performance-enhancing benefit from the microscopic amounts in his system. The statement added that they are certain one of the natural supplements Ryan was using in the lead-up to the fight will prove to be contaminated, and they are currently in the process of testing these supplements to determine the exact source of the contamination. Moreover,
cheaters don't prosper, and ain't nothing funny about what the Garcia team and what Ryan Garcia done did. Expect something serious. There's ramifications in this. We signed up for a fair fight and didn't get it. Yeah.
Cheater. He's a cheater.
He's a cheater. You know what? The one thing that Devin represents, he represents family and being a role model, being a clean fighter. Devin represents being a clean fighter, a family man, representing the community, not cheating, not using steroids, not being a bad example to the
Haney's legal representative penned an exhaustive 8-page missive to the New York Commission, urging Garcia's disqualification from their bout, potentially securing Haney the win by default. Haney pointed to his decision to withdraw from the competition, attributing it to allegations of PED usage, illicit for administration, and not making weight as a ploy for an unjust edge. He stated, "Honestly, I'm not too interested in it. During the build-up, we've seen a lot of interesting things from him. We've seen his character, we've seen the guy cheat, We've seen the person that he is. I don't see myself ever getting back in the ring with him, but I'm a fighter speaking right now about how I feel. We never know what the future holds. Haney emphasized that as of now, he wouldn't entertain a rematch. He explained that Ryan Garcia had shown his character by doing anything to win, including cheating, which is just the reality.
Make sure to try to keep the sport clean, you know, and we're going to do what we can, you know what I mean, to bring some closure to this very, very bad thing that the Garcia team did. It's okay to use PEDs? Come on, man. Let's do better with this sport. Let's take it.
He stressed that boxing is just a sport, but Garcia had put his life in jeopardy, making it deeper than boxing for him. He expressed, "He put my life in jeopardy, so now it's deeper than boxing with me. I want to take this thing somewhere else now. He could have done some real dangerous things to me that night." The scrutiny intensifies as the B sample is analyzed in the presence of a representative from Team King Ree, edging closer to potential repercussions for the fighter. Last week, John Haney threatened Ryan Garcia in a video announcing that the B exam would open in only a few days. The countdown reached its conclusion on Wednesday with the unveiling of the sample. However, Haney didn't hold back in his criticism of Garcia's proposal for a potential new boxing league in the event of a suspension. Ryan Garcia could be staring down the barrel of a hefty suspension spanning 1 to 2 years, along with a significant financial penalty if he finds himself on the wrong side of a PED test once more. Adding fuel to the fire, Devin Haney's camp, including his corner and promoter Eddie Hearn, are pressing the New York State Athletic Commission to overturn the decision, advocating for Haney to be declared the rightful victor instead. However, such a move would likely extinguish any hope of a rematch between the two fighters. This whole ordeal will just become another anecdote in the convoluted and contentious Ryan Garcia story if the B sample turns out to be negative. However, it might possibly lead to rumors of a new conflict. In a recent interview with Boxing Social, Garcia minced no words when addressing Eddie Hearn, branding him a cabron and accusing him of orchestrating a conspiracy to sideline him from professional boxing. Garcia didn't stop there, threatening to establish his own boxing league should he face suspension. "Eddie Hearn is a scumbag. You can't make it look like I'm a cheater when your own boxer cheated. They're framing me," Garcia stated confidently in front of the cameras during an event, but a few hours later he shocked everyone by snapping a smiling photo of himself with the promoter. "I don't care if they suspend me my whole life because I'm going to create my own league and make my own fights. I'm not going to quit boxing, I'm going to quit this boxing, create my own league, and fight on my own," Garcia added regarding the possibility of being punished after the opening and analysis of his B sample. Meanwhile, Haney vehemently criticized Garcia and his promoter Oscar de la Hoya for resorting to what he labeled a nonsense hair test. Haney took to his social media account and made several harsh posts disparaging Garcia and his team. In the first of those posts, he wrote, "Ryan and his team knew he would test positive. That's why they did a BS hair test on their own, which who knows if they did it." The San Francisco native subsequently wanted his money returned, which may have included sanctioning costs and the event's whole payment. He declared, "Oscar ain't answered the phone for weeks, which I'm calling about my money." At 25 years old, Garcia adamantly asserts his innocence, yet the evidence uncovered by tests paints a different picture. Despite claiming ignorance regarding the positive ostarine results, he readily acknowledges consuming ashwagandha, D3, and omega-3. However, the true origin of the positive test eludes him. In a strategic move, his legal counsel opts for a contamination defense in their approach to the authorities. Darren Chavez, a key member among Garcia's court head of legal advisors, expressed to ESPN their firm conviction that a particular natural supplement consumed by Garcia bore responsibility for the situation. He emphasized that the analysis of the hair sample significantly fortified their argument, asserting that their client had not been exposed to ostarine over an extended duration, thus negating any potential advantage it could have conferred to Garcia in the boxing arena. Garcia's team's last attempt, which used a B sample, produced unfavorable results, thus it is unclear if evaluating the supplements will produce a positive outcome. Bill Haney, Devin Haney's father and trainer, responded angrily to Floyd Mayweather after Ryan Garcia's B sample tested positive. Bill is curious whether Mayweather acted as the intermediary in Ryan Garcia's acquisition of the PED he allegedly tested positive for. Furthermore, he alleges that Garcia tested positive for 4 different PEDs ahead of his bout. This revelation comes as a surprise to many boxing enthusiasts, as previous reports only mentioned Garcia testing positive for ostarine. Is Bill simply improvising on the fly? He seems scattered today, hopping from one interview to another, responding to the news about Ryan Garcia's B sample allegedly testing positive. Yet Ryan's legal representatives have countered with a statement asserting they conducted a hair follicle test which yielded a negative result. At this point, who are the supporters to believe? Should they focus on the urine that was positive or stick with the hair follicle test that was negative? Bill Haney criticized Floyd Mayweather, pointing out that on April 20th, Mayweather was grinning from ear to ear and eager to tell the world about the 3.2 pounds he helped Ryan Garcia come in overweight with. Haney noted that now with Garcia testing positive for PEDs, Mayweather wants to head for the hills and go quiet as if he were somewhere in Dubai. Floyd Mayweather, come out from those bushes hiding and playing. On April 20th, you were skinning and grinning from ear to ear. You were happy to tell the world about the 3.2 pounds that you helped Ryan Garcia come in overweight with. Now we have the results that he tested positive for PEDs. You want to run to the hills. Don't run to the hills now and get quiet, like you're somewhere in Dubai. Bill Haney questioned where Floyd was during these days when they opened the B sample. Where are you now? Why have you gotten quiet? They have not yet released the final verdict, as they are still analyzing the situation. As these developments continue to unfold, the boxing world remains on edge, waiting to see the ultimate resolution of this scandal. If Garcia is found guilty, it will not only tarnish his career but could also reshape the landscape of the sport. Devin Haney may soon find himself preparing for new, equally formidable opponents in the 140 pounds division. The WBC and the New York State Athletic Commission are now deeply involved in the case, following their respective protocols to determine Garcia's fate. Adding to the controversy, Garcia faces a defamation lawsuit from Logan Paul's Prime Hydration after claiming that the drink caused his positive tests. The ongoing controversy and legal battles continue to unfold, adding to the complex narrative of Ryan Garcia's boxing career. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Ryan Garcia controversy, smash that like button and subscribe for more explosive boxing content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from the world of boxing.